Okay, this is Steve. I want to show you a new feature of Fiddlebug. It's for those that like to drag and drop. So what I'm going to do is take you into the admin side. The first thing you need to know is once you've logged in, it takes you obviously to the calendar side. A couple of things will look different. You have the ability to set your parameters of the calendar to be something other than they might be right now. For example, you probably have it set up to be every 30 minutes, but you could set it up to be every 20 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes, every hour, whatever you want it to be. So that's the first feature. You just need to let me know what you want it set up to be, and we'll do it on the back end for you. The other thing I want to point out is that now you'll notice there's some little icons at the bottom of each designated appointment. This allows you to contract and expand the appointment time frame. So if you want to drag it up to be starting at say 9 o'clock, you could do that. The next thing that pops up is what you're looking at. It says, are you sure you want to move it from that time to that time? You say okay. And the other feature is it will actually automatically send out an email to the recipient to let them know that you have moved it. It's kind of a confirmation. Now, if you don't want this to take place, just click cancel. But if you want to send out a email, click OK, and it will actually fire out an email to that particular person. And let me see if I can find one to show you what it looks like. Yeah, here's an example of a demo site that says, Dear Jane Smith, this is a confirmation that we've changed your date and time to reflect the change. And you can have this say whatever you want. This is actually controlled by you inside the admin notifications. Now let me show you that real quick. If you click on notifications, you'll see that you have all your notifications here. There's now one called date and time when drag and dropped. It's tied to a new trigger event called the appointment updated, and it fires out immediately after you change something. And again, if it's set to true, it will fire out, and if it's not set to true, it won't fire out. But we'll go in and take a look at it real quick. We'll edit it. And you'll see that you can make it say whatever you want it to say. And you can have it go to whoever you want it to go to, just like your other notifications. So this is a nice tool that allows you to confirm via email people that maybe called up and said, can we move it from this date to this date or this time to this time? And it automatically gives you two options. When you drag and drop it, it says, are you sure you want this? If you say yes, it then says, do you want to fire out an email? If you say no, it won't. If you say yes, it will. So that's how that feature works. Now let me take you back to the admin. If I wanted to drag and drop Wednesday at 9 a.m. to something on Thursday, like, well, how about there, 10:10. That's the message that will pop up. And if you say yes, it will allow that to happen. And if you don't want to fire out an email, you just click cancel. And then that will not fire out an email, and now the time is blocked there. So just drag them and drop them. If you need to move it to a different date completely than what's on the screen, you can double click the order and do it by choosing the date here. Like if I wanted to move it to, let's say, November 1st at 10:10 to 11:40. And then just save it, and then it will move over to November 1st. So if you want to move it beyond the screen that you're looking at, just double click it and move it that way. Let me verify that. And there it is. So that's how the drag and drop feature works. That's how the firing out of the email works. That's how you can change the parameters of the view that you're looking at within Fiddlebug. For those of you who have Service Monster, please continue to do all your changes in Service Monster. But if you want to fire out the email as the reminder, you might consider doing them within Fiddlebug. But most of your stuff is still going to be done within your Service Monster program. But for those who don't have or don't want Service Monster and utilize Fiddlebug, you can now drag and drop. Hope it helps. We think it's a good addition to the program. And that is all.